Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grew up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vote and create wealth from within. Hey, what's going on, y'all? I see y'all coming in here. What's going on? Hello, and hello. You guys go ahead and if you didn't been here before, y'all know the protocol. Let's just go ahead and do that real quick. Share, like. Hit the subscribe button, follow button if you're over on the YouTube platform. If you're on the Facebook platform, hit the follow button, okay? Promise you will not regret it. While I'm going ahead and getting set up over here on Instagram, I'm kindly asking you guys to share because I'm not going to be here long, okay? Not long whatsoever. I want to make it short, sweet, to the beat. So I'm not going to prolong the intro. I'm just going to go straight into it, okay? So while I take 20 minutes, 20 seconds, not 20 minutes, 20 seconds to welcome my cousins over here on Instagram. Y'all go ahead and share this with somebody. And then I'm going to tell y'all why I'm here. What's going on, cousins? Instagram cousins, look. I got something to tell y'all real quick. Then I got a couple things to share with y'all. And I'm going to hop off your timeline, okay? I'm going to be short, sweet, straight to the beat on this live. But I'm asking you first and foremost to go ahead and share this with somebody. Share to the DM, share to the stories. Copy the link. Same thing over here on YouTube. You can copy the link and share it out, okay? Post it on somebody's wall. Post it on your wall, on your timeline, in your story, etc. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and just dig right on in, okay? Y'all ready to ride? Look, I told y'all on yesterday that there was a lot of people that got rich with this whole skit that Donald Trump and them had going on with the tariffs, okay? He posted that in his community, and y'all know that I talk about communities a lot, okay? But he posted this in his community today. He said, I'm giving, in the next couple of hours, I'm going to give Americans the ability to become rich. If y'all ain't seen it, it's out there. Type it up on Google. Donald Trump told the American people he's giving them an opportunity to become rich, okay? I thought it was cool that you would think of the American people. I mean, I know he is America first. That's what I do know about him, and I don't know much about him, but I do know that he is a businessman on a mission to save this country to the best of his ability. Nevertheless, it angered me in a way. But then I had to check myself and say, no, your people is poor by default. Their priorities are all messed up, okay? They've never been taught investment, so they hang on to that I've never been taught. Yet and still, they won't even budge a finger to learn, okay? They don't believe in investment. They believe in consumerism, but I'm not going to cap. It did make me mad because I'm like, every American ain't finna get rich. It's the rich people that's been using these strategies and these principles, for a while. They know the ropes. They know the game. They're getting rich. Meanwhile, you got regular smuggler Americans who are struggling. Nevertheless, I can't be too mad. Like I said, I had to get checked. Hello, everybody. Mariah and Flo to you. Hello. I couldn't get too mad, but it really made me mad. For real, for real. I'm like, every American is, they're oblivious to what you're doing. But the people that were on it, the people that have taken the time to learn it, which is a skill, stock market and trading and all of that stuff, day trading, that's a skill. It's a skill you learn. Crypto is a skill you learn. Digital products is a skill you learn. AI is a skill you learn. Everything is a skill. Even when you go to work, you learn a skill, whether that's a skill to be a better uh, customer assistant, or that is a skill to be an administrative worker, or that's a skill to be a teller representative, something like that. Okay. Everything that we do is a skill. You go to school, you're learning a skill to become this, to get your AA, to graduate with honors, whatever the case may be. But the people who are getting rich are the people who know how to, the people who have taken the time to learn a skill. A skill is what's going to get you rich. I heard a gentleman today, and I'll share really quickly. His portfolio is $500 million, right? He's over a half of over a half, under a half of a billion. Excuse me. Yeah, so he's right halfway there. Another 500 million, he'd be a billionaire. Nevertheless, the gentleman asked him, where did you learn how to, invest, and where did you learn how to play this game called money? And his answer was so simple: Monopoly. I'm gonna show y'all the headline. I'm not gonna show y'all the, yeah, I'm gonna show y'all the headline, okay? So y'all don't think I'm lying. This man's portfolio is 500 million from principles and skills that he learned playing the Monopoly game. That is something that I come by here and say all the time. The system works for those who know how to play the game. Period, point blank. Money will never be a problem to you if you learn the money game, okay? As long as you serving and solving a problem, you'll always have money. That's number one. Number two is money is not your master, money is your servant. And until you put it in its proper order, then it will always not work for you. Money has a job, and the job of money is to be employed. And how do you employ your money? You make it go make more money for you, okay? If you don't do that, then money is unemployed. It can't do anything. And that's why a lot of people struggle to get it or to have it. Let me go ahead and check this out real quick. Let me pull this up. Let's see, history. All right. Okay. Let me go ahead and share this real quick just so y'all can see the headliner. Good evening. How are you? Come on, present. Yep, that's what I want to do. Still saying loading data, but I want y'all to see. Here we go. He made $500 million, okay, playing real life Monopoly. But he got the skill set. This old man, him right there that you see on the screen, got the skill set from playing the game of Monopoly as a child. He gave his testimony about how he was broke, poor, and he just knew that poverty wasn't right. But when he learned how to borrow other people's money to make you money, he has utilized that principle in his life, all his life. And that is how now his portfolio is $500 million. The house you see behind him is just a house he lives in, one of his properties. We haven't been taught. I don't think we've been taught nothing at all, y'all. It's sad to say that. I'm like, whatever they taught us, I mean, it just didn't work. It hasn't worked for generations. I am so glad that they are dismantling the Department of Education. It has made millions of uneducated, unintelligent people. And that's a shame that you spend, 12 years of your life there? 9 to 12 years of your life there? 13 years maybe? And you get people that graduate that still don't know nothing. They dumber than a bag of rocks. They don't know nothing that pertains to life. Okay? Nothing that is really of relevance. You taught us all this dumb stuff that we don't even use in our everyday living situations in reality. What do we take from school? Math, subtraction, addition, multiplication, dividing. Okay? That's what we use in our everyday life. Everything else, okay, was just a waste of time. Because what really mattered are what they, I guess, yeah, it's not a waste of time. It was a big paycheck for them to gather a bunch of people and indoctrinate them with work, 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 slave, 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 American dream, 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 get in debt, 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 consume, consume. I mean, just over and over and over again. If they really had our best interests in heart, in school, they would be teaching us to do what the Jews do. They would. Why do you think the Jews is the smallest population on the earth? They're the smallest population on the earth, but they're the richest population on the earth just because they use principles. Now, I'm going to explain that real quick. They own all the media. They own all of that in Hollywood. I'm sure even though Donald Trump is the chief chief of staff or chief leader, head honcho over the United States, he still got a boss. Okay. You just can't see him. But if you find out who owned Disney, who owned the schools, who owned the restaurants, who owned the TV shows, who owned the characters in Hollywood, who owned what movies we watch, if you knew who owned all of that, it would absolutely amaze you because all of them are Jewish. All of them are Jewish. They're the smallest population on planet Earth. But what y'all do to my thing? Oh, I think y'all turned the dial down a little bit. 1 second, y'all. No, go ahead and move your thing, baby. It's okay. It's the radio. Right there. Thank you. So they're the smallest population, but they are the richest population. They control the world. The Federal Reserve, they control everything. The lawyers, the doctors. Okay? Why do you think you can't say certain things without being jailed for put the rest of it together, okay? You can't criticize who control the show. If you do, you get sentenced. You get punished. Okay? Y'all better look at Kanye mess. What he got going on over there, okay? It's a system. However, they use principles. They know if I want to do $2 million by the end of the year, that I'm going to give $200,000 as a principal. I'm going to give $200,000 in expectation of $200 million for this year. And I'm going to give it before I ever see it. They teach their children at 12 years of age. That's why they have a bar mitzvah or a bat mitzvah. It's the becoming of a man or becoming of a woman. At 12, mama, goodbye. We give them the identity that daddy does. We give the son the identity. This is what you're going to be doing. This is how you're going to be doing. This is you coming with me, okay? And you're going to learn how to do this, how to do that, how to run this, how to run that. Same thing with a girl. Okay. For 12 years, you get to get nurtured by your mama. After 12, you a grown man and a grown woman. Straight up. And now you finna learn some responsibilities and how to manage stuff. They teach their children while they are children to put up 5 jars. Okay? I'll break it down to you. If I give you, little Ben Shapiro, I give you $25. $5 go into savings. That's for an emergency. $5 go into ties. Okay. Matter of fact, 25. So 10%. No, they don't even do the 10% rule. I'm right. $5 go into savings. $5 go into ties. Okay. $5 go into your business fund. That way, when you get grown, you're not asking us for no money because we're not giving you none. Okay. $5 go to yourself. And $5 go to charity to do a charitable deed. And that's how that $25 is divided up. 5 go to savings, 5 go to ties, 5 go to charitable donations, 5 go in the business fund, and $5 you pay yourself. And that is how they teach their young children. That's why you will never see one poor. You will never see one homeless. You will never see one on no type of dope or liquor or any of that. You will not see that. So you see a 2-tiered type of system. Look at our generation. They clout chasers. They rather chase clout. They rather be caught up and entertained. Meanwhile, I just watched a lot of people get rich yesterday. And then you turn around and you say, hey, Americans, I'm going to give y'all a couple of hours. In a couple of hours, y'all going to be rich. I'm going to let Americans get rich, knowing that that's only a small percentage of people that got rich. In case y'all didn't check, stuff's still high. In case y'all didn't notice, we still got inflated prices. Y'all dropping this down slowly for surely. I mean, slower than a snail. But there's a group of people that got rich. And we ought to be tired of that. Especially with it being in mind that y'all created this and creating it. Especially with that in mind, especially knowing that y'all created this and continuously creating this. We have no control. We have none of that, okay? Over what's going on. We do what we commanded, and that's it. You obey the law. You take your little red pill, and you do what we say, okay? Hello, sister. And you do what we say, period, point blank. That's how it is. Watch us literally get rich off of y'all ignorance, because that's all it is. Rich people don't get rich off of rich people, okay? They actually collaborate and learn how to get rich off of poor. That's why these systems are in place. And that's why people are getting poorer and poorer, okay? If that's not a word, I just made it up. Because they're going from poor to poorer, straight up. And every wealthy man has gotten rich off the ignorant. Poor don't just mean poor because you ain't got cash. Because I'm going to tell you something right now. Money is not hard to make. It's your mindset that's going to let you make money. Money is not hard to make. And if you have an unnatural attachment to money, then you ain't going to never make none, because money ain't going to let you make it. It'll let you spend it. It'll let you consume it. But it will not let you make it. Because people capitalize off of ignorance. I'll give you some real street examples. My favorite one I always use. Can't get mad at the pimps in the pulpit. If they didn't have prostitutes in the pews, they wouldn't be pimping from the pulpit. Amen, somebody. You can't have pimps in the natural if they ain't got no streetwalkers. If the streetwalker said, I ain't walking the strip for you tonight, then that pimp ain't got no more money. And no more women walking the blade to bring money. Okay? If the crack addict said, we ain't buying no more crack, then the crack man, the dope man, ain't got no more crack to sell. It's just really simple. It's that simple. If I don't like the situation that I'm in, I have the ability to change it as long as I have inhale and exhale. As long as I have the activity of my limbs. As long as I can still pick up a book and read. As long as I can still learn a new skill. I have the ability to make money. Money is in abundance, man. They print money. Don't ever think that there is not enough money. That is a lie from the very pits of hell. There is so much money. I mean, money can be printed. It's so much money that when the money is returned back to the Federal Reserve, they burn billions of dollars of it every single day because they don't have nowhere to store it. Money is in abundance. Do not ever think that it's not, okay? Because that's a lie. Only people who don't know how to get it think that there's not enough money. And then they start hating on the people who got it, thinking, well, that's unfair and that's just greedy because they got all that money. Why they need more money? They aren't just give me something. No, you ought to get up and do what they did to get the type of money that they got, because there is no respecter of persons. And when you tired of pedaling pedaling the pedal and running around the circle, the mountain, then you will be desperate to do anything and everything to change your situation. Okay? I literally see, I had to sit back today and I had to say, this is exactly what the play is. We are going to collapse all of these government-funded agencies that keep people crippled. And I ain't mad at them about it. They have did a doozy on nations of people by keeping them crippled, by keeping them in want, by keeping them needing, and by keeping them consuming. If you don't know nothing about investment, all you do is consume. And investment is the principle that leads to wealth. You cannot get a return on nothing you consume but a poop. If you consume food, you're going to go poop it out, okay? You can't get nothing out of something you didn't went and consumed. If you go buy an outfit, you're going to look cute for the gram, for the social media, for the one night, for the date, where you going, and that's it. It adds no value. It can't help you in a time of trouble. It's not an asset, so you can't turn around and go sell it for what you bought it for. If it is something you bought, you got to reduce the price because it's not an asset. Everybody don't need it, okay? So because we don't know, we can't do. And that's why I showed up. I'm not going to be here long. That's my teachable moment for this live stream. I can get mad all I want to because I know that this is going to affect with all of the stuff that is going on in the government, in the Capitol, in the White House. I mean, it's a lot. I don't want to be focused on what they're doing because we clearly see what they're doing. I just highlight so you understand what dispensation of timing you're in. You don't get all day to play. How long will your children got to wait for you to say, okay, this is getting a little bit more dark. This is getting a lot dangerous. Yeah, these people really don't care about us. Yeah, these people are playing games. Yeah, it's right in our faces exactly what they're doing. And I know for sure, if you hang out over here on this channel, on this platform, on this page, I make sure you are 1,000% aware of what they are doing. I make sure of that. 1000% that you are aware. I go out of my way. I invest my time to make sure that you are educated and you are aware of what is happening around you so that you are informed to make a wise decision. And it would have been great for us collectively to get some wealth, some riches, some money that would help us obtain wealth, because wealth is built brick by brick. Not even God gives you wealth. He gives you the power to get it. God don't give nobody wealth. I can't give you wealth. I can give you the wealth blueprint. But he gives you the power, which means the ability to get wealth, the experience, the skill set to get wealth. That's what he gives you. The strength to get wealth. Okay? The discipline to get wealth. He gives you the mindset to get wealth. That's what that word power means. And we should have the skill set, the mindset. We got tools and resources right at our fingertips to be in a better position financially. I would have loved for us to be included in the number. To say, hey, well, you know what? I gained $1,000 in the stock market yesterday. Oh, I did 5. Oh, I did. It's like, yeah, let's go. Let's go. Straight up. But the sad part about it is the rich will keep getting richer because they know exactly what to do to get rich. They've studied this craft. Some have even mastered the craft. There's a lot of people be hating on these influencers and stuff, not knowing that they have dedicated their whole entire time to creating top quality content that people can consume. So when we go over to like Social Blade and see how much they making, how much they generating, we don't know the behind the scenes, the edits, the recording. Y'all don't even understand when you get ready to record, how many times you actually got to record to get it right. On content day, that's a whole day's worth of content. Don't even think to get nothing else done because it's just, okay, is this the right angle? Was the sun too blurry back there? You got to go through some stuff to, to get the right content. But now they got AI tools that will give you viral content without a face, with a whole voiceover. And people are coming into the game. What used to take 30 and 45 days to be monetized on YouTube, it could be done in 7 days or less. It could be done in 3 or 4 days. You can be in monetization. Meaning I'm listening to young people who really don't know what they're doing with this type of money. $30,000 months for just content. Okay? And it's always that entertaining content where my cousins always like to flock to, like flies. Only flies flock to doo-doo. Notice that? It could be stanky. It could be running. It could be hard. I know that's TMI, too much information, but it's the truth. It don't matter what texture the poop is. You will always see a fly where there is some dung at. Human dung, animal dung, it don't matter. And yet our people flood these type of channels. Flood them, okay? Flood them to consume. That's all they know is to consume. We got to change that because we living in a very chaotic time, okay? I'm saying we because I am not above anybody. But when I tell you that I ain't of this world, I'm of the kingdom of God. And we ain't dealing with none of this. That's why I come to announce this is the way. My kingdom ain't suffering, it's thriving. People in the kingdom is making millions of dollars. I didn't say people in the church. That's a religious system. I said kingdom. Now, we are taking territory. We are learning these systems. We are getting paid. We are establishing the kingdom. We're investing. We're getting back to the basics. But there's a lot of people that God love and I love because he loved that are still in this world, of this world, and still embedded and camped into this demonic system that wants to take you out. It does not care about your family. You can never expect a system to care about a human life. Your kid, you, your livelihood. If you got food on the table, they can care less. It's a system. Go tell Uncle Sam you had to feed your kids and you had to pay your rent before you paid your taxes. You're still going to prison, okay? They'll listen. The people that run the system, but this is a system. Uncle Sam ain't even a real entity. Well, it ain't a real person. It's an entity, okay? It's a business that you pay to live in the United States. There is no, and I dare you to go fact check me, there is no Uncle Sam. It's an entity, okay? There are so many different ways for y'all. I mean, it would probably take me all day and night to tell you how many ways it is for you to get some money and for you to get some money really fast. I don't come by here and promote or push anything. What do you call that? Get rich quick schemes. No. We don't do that. If you want to get rich quick scheme, try the lottery. Try the Powerball. Okay? Try to hustle. Out there with that Jimmy Crack Corn. Try something like that. But what I'm showing you is how to get rapid revenue. Stop waiting 2 weeks on a paycheck and get paid the same day. Real talk. That's called rapid revenue. How to get automated income. How to get money coming in recurringly automated. Okay? Not AI for artificial intelligence, but AI for automated income. Let me automate my income. If you got all these bills and you work a 9 to 5, that job shuts down. What about the bills that are still accumulating and circulating while we sleep? Bills don't stop being bills, whether it's the day or the night. But pay attention to how your job has certain hours where it's open and closed. If my bills are accumulating while I'm sleeping, then I need to have some money accumulating while I'm sleeping to pay the bills and still be able to do what it is that I need to do for me and my family. It ain't never been this easy to get some Wi-Fi wealth. People are becoming millionaires on the internet using Wi-Fi, and that's it. You got one-man millionaires. I don't have time to get into pulling up these people, but if you go look them up, okay? There is a not even real person. It's called an AI influencer. Okay? This lady is worth, let me just show y'all real quick, okay? I said I wasn't going to show y'all, but let me show y'all real quick. Let me close this out real quick. I got way too many tabs open. Okay. Let me show y'all this real quick. It ain't never been this easy, y'all. That's why you can't come by me with no excuses, because it ain't never been this easy, okay? Little Miquela. She is a Artificial person. Age of this thing is 19 years old. Profile name is Little Miquela. Her net worth is what? 125 million. Only been in the game for about 9 years. Okay. Little Miquela's profile, net worth, age, height, relationships. Of course, she is not in a relationship. She is an AI influencer. I'm going to show you what she looked like. Okay. This is a image where they took a seedling and created her in Paris, created her at the beach, created her wearing this, brand outfit, created her with this brand blue thing on her neck, created her with this old, 1970 outfit on, created her. She's a robot influencer, $125 million net worth. Okay? This is Little Miquela, artificial intelligent influencer. They put her in photos. See, like Team Galaxy, that's probably Samsung. They got her photo. They pay the original owner of whoever owns Little Miquela. Okay? She's not the only one. She's not the only one. I think her name is, what's her name? Shizu. I think that's her name, Shizu. Shudu. She is an AI model, okay? Shudu is an AI model, okay? This is how much she making. $240,000 in England, $225,000 in the United States, okay? Shudu, she is an AI influencer. And this is the kicker right here. She's a model. This is her right here. That's Little Miquela again. Little Miquela and Shudu is the top paid, highest artificial intelligence models and influencers. And her net worth is over $1 million as well. And she fake. Okay? And she's fake. It ain't never been this easy to make money. Okay? This little young man, all he does is stream his games. Kai Sanat, net worth. All he do is stream his games. He has a love for gaming. All he does is stream his games and invite people to his house. Bro is worth, this was in January 2025, 14 million. 14 million. And this kid is not even 22, possibly. Still stayed with his mom. Poor. He was African. From using artificial intelligence to stream, what I'm doing right now is called streaming. He streamed all day, all night on a platform that allows you to stream all day, all night, playing video games. Yeah, bro, what's up? How you doing over there? Yeah, that's dope. That's real. Yeah. That's all they do. They on TikTok running up bags, just streaming. That's it. Inviting a community where people can come together and hang out, talk to each other, laugh, joke on each other. That's all. They're putting out content. Okay? If he is worth that much, then you can only imagine what they're making him. And then I need to say this, okay? Because I've been trying to get my cousins on this. Now all these celebrities coming to his house. Yeah. Just to sit on his stream. He beat out some other big dudes for the top streamer, like for the challenge, 30 days of straight stream. Okay? And got a big bag. Now, I'm sure y'all done heard all these people coming out, and I'll say this first. Success leave clues. I tell y'all that all the time. If you want to know where's the path to success, follow the clues that successful people are leaving you, okay? Now, why would all these people be coming out with a podcast if podcasting wasn't the next big wave? Why is Michelle Obama, Tucker Carlson, why do these people have reached millions of people? Candace Owens, all the Dallas rappers, all the celebrities. Now they all doing podcasts. I wonder why is that? Some must be going down over yonder for them all to be going over there in that space. Because they run in plays and they have never worked as less and as easy as they do now. Never. I would never trade time for money again. You cannot experience not trading time for money to make money and then go back to trading time for money. Man, that is a sucker move in real life. And I can never let nobody lick me like a lollipop. No more. And you don't have to either. Every single day. I knew a couple of years ago, just by one of my mentors, statistically proven, okay, there is 1,700 millionaires born every day. I'm not talking about born from the womb. I'm not talking about born from the stomach. I'm talking about they just was born as a millionaire. They hit the $1 million mark. Every day, 1,700 people. Every day, 1,700 people become millionaires. Self-made millionaires or hit their first million. Every single day without taking a day off. 1,700. Which is a lot. They say by 2025, that 1,700 will double in 2025. So I say that to say this. If 1,700 is what it's been every single day consistently, 1,700 new millionaires are born. 17 and 17, hello somebody, 14, carry the one. That's 34. 3,400 millionaires are born, which means you can be the next one. And you got a shot every day. I need y'all to see this so you don't just think I'm shooting a bull. And I really hope that nobody that comes over here and sits under me ever think that I'm shooting a bull with you about anything. I'm coming on business, okay? I don't have time to shoot the bull. I have 9 children and 6 or 7 grandchildren if I want to play games with somebody. Did you know 1,700 people become millionaires every day in the U.S.? And according to one recent study, there are almost 24.5 million millionaires currently living in the United States. Here's the cool part. That number is growing. Stop believing money is scarce and go out and get yours. Period, period, period. It say by 2025, that number will double. But every day you got to think about this, and I'll end with this before I share what I got. Every day you got 1 out of 1,700 chances to become the next millionaire. Every single day. If today wasn't your day, maybe tomorrow will be. It's not hard to be a millionaire. It's not hard to do a million. When you make a million, then you want to go on to 2 million. People think a million is a lot of money until you make a million. Then it's like, where do I go from here? Up to the next. Now the next challenge is to get to 2 million. And the next challenge is to get to 3 to 5 million. You consistently challenge yourself. So therefore, what you have ain't gonna never be enough. People are like, ooh, that's a lot of money, $10,000 until you get 10,000. And it be gone super quick. Like $100 bill used to be gone super quick. 10,000 is easy. If you still making $10,000 a month, or you making $120,000 a year, you still poor. They have literally wiped out middle class. People making $150,000 to $172,000 a year. There is a report out there. Just go look it up. I'm giving you the keywords to type in. Middle class has been wiped away. It's only 2 classes: poor or rich or wealthy, whatever one they want to identify as. Only 2 classes. Okay? Whenever I come by here, it is a campaign against lack and poverty. I'm not going to ever force you. I'm not going to ever beg you. I'm not going to ever do all these gimme tricks, to get money out of you. I'm not going to do that. I'm here if that even is even for one person. Every time I show up. If it's for 2, cool, let's go. If it's for 3 or 5, cool, let's go. But I show up to do my part. And my part is to blow the trumpet in Zion and tell my people, announce to them on this side, in this kingdom, we're not suffering. And you don't have to either. And I have principles, blueprints, pathways, opportunities, tools, resources, products, services that you can get your hands on, that you did not have to create. Neither do you have to try to figure it out, okay? Got mentorships that will help you, walk you step by step to get you some money, some rapid revenue, because we need it. We need to have a substantial amount of money. And the reason why I'm saying this is because with all of the things crashing, that will put you in a better position to go and take back land, territory. When the housing market crashed, people will say, I cannot afford this house. They will not be able to sell it at market value. They will have to sell it low to get out. They would have to sell it dirt cheap. As people in 2008 lost their house. My grandmother paid her house off in like 30 years, maybe 32 years, and lost it for $1,500 taxes because her family did not take care of the taxes on it. $1,500 a year taxes. They didn't pay that and lost that house. A nice 4-bedroom home that they grew up in. Nice. Every time I roll down the street, it saddens me. My grandmother and grandfather, they were poor and worked their butts off to get investment opportunities to put their children in a better position. Anybody else, Big Mama and Big Daddy, had life insurance policies. Now you look at the generation, they can care less about life insurance policies. Y'all can do a GoFundMe, sell some barbecue, wash a car. No, my Big Daddy and Big Mama had policies, and all the grandchildren was on them, and all the children had a policy of their own. Even in their poverty, and they didn't have nothing as nowhere near what we have, the opportunity to have right now. They didn't have nothing like that. barely could read a book, go to school without being attacked and all this stuff. They didn't have none of the stuff we have. Tools where you can actually talk to, or AI, automation where you can automate something. Show y'all how easy it is to automate. I'm gonna talk to you while I show y'all this. Okay. I'm gonna show you. It's all about marketing. It's all about opening up your mouth. Okay. You don't have to open up this mouth. You could open up your social media mouth. And that's what a photo or a video really doesn't matter. Let me go over here to automations, okay? Now, I have several automations already. While I'm off sleeping, my automations is going to be working for me, okay? I just go over here and hit new automation, okay? I'm going to go ahead and I can generate leads with my stories. Auto DM links from comments or automate conversations with AI. Let's see. I'll go ahead and pick this one. Simple the better. Okay. Y'all see how I pop up on the screen? They took a post from yesterday. I didn't have to go upload this picture or this video. I put the content out there. Now it's gonna do its thing if I wanted to do that thing. But this is from a live from yesterday. Okay? It's asking me, do I want a specific post or reel? Or do I want any post or reel? Or the next post or reel? I'm going to say, I want any post or reel. Okay? When someone comments on any post or reel, I want you to auto DM them. And this comment has a specific keyword or words. For example, I say comment the word price, comment the word shop, comment the word link, and this will automatically DM them, okay? I'm going to just put any word. No, I'm going to make it specific. I'm going to put several. Hold on 1 second. Let me put plug. I'll put wealth. I'll put money. I'll put free. If I ever do something free, I will put the play. I will put digital. I will also put land. I'll just use those for right now, okay? So now that I have that, I'm going to go ahead and hit next. And what they will get is an opening DM. Hey there, I'm so happy you're here. Thanks so much for your interest. Click below and I'll send you the link in just a second. So they click send me the link. Okay? Or I can put a DM with a link. But I'm cool with this, right? A DM with a link. I'm just going to take this up here. Because we want to simplify everything. I'm just going to take that up there since they gave me an example. And I'm going to go ahead and put that right here. Boom. This is what it's going to look like on the right-hand side. And then I'm going to hit next. I can add my link. Let me see what link I'm going to add. I want to send them to my stands, though. Let's see. Hold on 1 second. Let me grab a link. Let's see. I got to create something. Let me create something. Let me stop that over there real quick. Hold on. Stop sharing. And then I'm going to come over here. Share screen. I'm gonna let y'all see how easy it is to literally create a product real quick, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and hit add product. I'm gonna make this all go hand in hand together. Y'all finna watch me in a few minutes or less, literally. Okay, so this is going to be, it's going to be a webinar. Boom. And this is going to be, join me at the webinar. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, cool. Let me grab something else, y'all, too. I got to grab my image. Because grace wasn't there when you come to the end of the rope and go. Hold on, y'all. I don't want to go between cameras and all of that, but I think I'm going to do it anyway just so y'all can see me put it together real quick, okay? Show you how easy it is to make some money real quick. Let me find a design I already got in here because that would be great. There will be joy. Okay, I might take this one right here. I'll take this one. What I love about Canva, 10K in 30 days, become the bank, okay, in business by tonight. Let me go ahead and change this. Workshop. Literally, okay? I'm going to put here, free, 99, okay? I'm going to say, what's it, Thursday, Friday, Saturday? Let's say Saturday. I'm just going to change this real quick because I need this at 12, okay? I'm going to actually change this to Friday. This literally all you have to do is come over here and modify, put your information in, April 2025. I'm going to take this out. I'm going to take all of this out right now. And then lower this down so it just looks like that. Boom. Okay. So now I'm going to download this. And my design is done. Okay. As soon as it finishes downloading. All right, cool. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go put all my work back on here that I just took off here. Okay. Okay, cool. So everything is back and I'm good to go. Now I'm going to stop sharing there. I'm going to come back over here. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and add my image that I just made. That's what I want. Right there. Okay. Go ahead and add that over here. You're going to see it pop up over there. Let me go ahead and pick. The name of this is going to be Become the Bank Workshop. Confirm. Okay. Grab a spot in my exclusive webinar. I'll keep that there. Claim your spot as my button. I'll keep that there. Go to my checkout page. Make sure that's good. I don't like that image, so I'll go ahead and just same image that I just used. Take this right on up here like this. There's no mercy. Oh, every morning. There we go. Okay. Now I need to write a description. Okay. Becoming the bank where you learn how to create your own ecosystem using AI and automations. Going to be showing a 10K per month framework. So I'm just telling AI a little bit of information about what this is going to be. Now I'll just hit generate. Okay. Generate. Give me something to go over here in this box right over here. Okay. And so it's generating. Are you ready to take control of your financial future and become the bank? Imagine creating your own financial ecosystem using cutting edge AI and automation techniques. Why become the bank? Okay. What you'll learn, workshop highlights, testimonials if there are any. If I like everything, I just hit replace. So now that's over here. Okay. I'll go ahead and take out what I want to take out. If I wanted to add testimonials, then I add that there. But because for time's sake here and example purposes, not going to join that. I'm not going to do that. Let's make money, babies. Call to action button is going to be to lock in your spot. I'm going to change that from secure to lock in your spot. Price is free. Okay. I'm actually say the price is $97, but the discounted price, turn that on, is $0. It's supposed to show up over there. Collect info. I'm finna build my own ecosystem by collecting the info because they're going to have to give it to me in order to join free. Yes and yes. I'm just going to turn this off because I just wanted to clearly just say $0. Okay. Now I'm done with that. Configure my webinar. I'm going to go ahead and this is going to be 90 minutes, somewhere around there. I am going to allow 100 people to enter. After 100, you just out of luck, okay? So you can put how many you want to in there. I can put 500 if I want to, but I'm just going to say 300, okay? I'm going to go ahead and add a slot right here. This is going to be the 11th, just example purposes. And I'm going to say this is going to be around 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, okay? So all of that is good to go. Zoom's going to handle that for me. If I want to upsell them to an order bump, okay, then I can just turn this on right over here if I wanted to. Order bumps can only be added to paid products, okay? If I wanted to add an order bump, I would have to charge them at least $1. But because I'm not charging anything, they're not going to let me add an order bump. But if I wanted to, go back over here, And you should always make people pay to show up, okay? It's literally $1, okay? That's how much it is to attend. So now I can come back over here to my order bump. If I wanted to say, hey, you want to get this guide on getting money? Here's my order bump. Do I want them to get my VIP day? Do I want them to get my digital boss? Do I want them to get my verified vendors list? I can just offer them this, okay? That'll give me an extra $17 on the back end if I wanted to do that. But I'm going to go ahead and take that off, just showing y'all how I can actually get people in here for free and then upsell them and get something on the front end as well as the back end. But I'm gonna let the people come in for free 99. Okay. Options is we don't want to do nothing else. No, I could tell them, you share my affiliate link and enable affiliate share, allow my customers to resell my product and earn commission. If I was charging like $97 and I gave them this link, they can make $10 off of each sale. Okay. If I wanted to give them 20%, they make $20. I make $80. They can do that by sharing this out. Okay. Nevertheless, we publish, we good, we ready to rock and roll. Okay. Boom. Let me come down here. Let me take this up here to the top because I want it at the top of my website so people can see it. Come on, man. Go up, 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 up. You see me dragging this. Don't be a dodo. Where did it drop off at? Hold on. Oh, where did that go? Becoming the bank. Where did we put that? Okay, here we go. Go up. I don't know why it's acting dumb. Okay, there we go. All right. So cool. We're going to put that right at the top. Okay. Currently, there are no upcoming events. Please check back later. That is a lie. Let me make sure everything is set over here. Webinar is set. Okay, yeah, it's set. Cool. And make sure everything is cool because I don't know why. Make sure that's okay. There we go. All right, so we good to go. It's published. We're done. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and snatch up this link right here. Copy URL, and then now I can come set up my. I can come set up my automation. Okay. Because it told me to add a link. But in label, it's going to become the bank workshop. Here go the link that they gonna get. And just like that, they say only 20 characters. Cool, become the bank. Now you have no other choice but to take that. So cool. Here's the link. We go ahead and we hit next. Other things to automate, reply under the post so people feel seen and special. Please do. Okay. When they comment plug, I'm going to say thanks. Please see DM. Okay. Or it's going to say sent you a message. Check it out. Or it's going to say nice. Check your DMs. Okay. Follow up to re-engage and build trust. Okay. I want them to do that for me too. Automatically ask for a follow to build my audience. I want them to do that too. Okay. Ask for emails and DM to keep in touch beyond social. I'm not going to do that. That's a little bit too creepy. When they go to my link, I'm going to get their email anyway. Okay. So now we're good to go over here. That's everything. That's everything. I hit go live. And just like that, my automation is live for Instagram. Okay. Um, Auto DM links from. Okay, cool. Yep. So yeah, that was my automation. Now, anybody comment that word plug, and then it's gonna tell me right here. Anybody that comments is gonna tell me right here, and they're gonna end up in my contacts, like over here, straight up. Okay, over 1,000 something contacts just by setting up automation. So I'm gonna stop that there. I ain't gonna show y'all too much of the juice and the sauce, but just like that, I can have me a $17 sale off of offering something for free. Because before they register to come to, hey, y'all want this little vendors list? Hey, you want these 10 ways to make 10K in 30 days? Hey, you want, the blueprint before you show up to the workshop? You want the blueprint, that we're going to be covering? You want the workbook? I can offer them anything, okay? With that being said, I done already overstayed my time, 18 minutes, showing y'all that, but that didn't cost y'all nothing. That didn't cost y'all nothing at all, okay? That just gave y'all some free game. Now, we're going to get down to what I'm here for. I have some opportunities, okay? I made a clarion call the last time I was live. I'm going to make one now, okay? I have already gone in and revamped my website, revamping my sales pages, the payment processor that I'm using. You will have to, okay, finance my prices moving forward. You will have to finance them. They won't be 1,000, 5,000. You will have to finance them. Okay, $25,000 programs. You will have to finance them and they make monthly payments. They will pay me and you will pay them back. Okay, but you can actually catch these deals with two hands if you like. I got some amazing things here for those who want to take advantage of it, and then I'm gonna hop off y'all timeline. Okay, I need to be very clear whether I'm able to see the chat and respond to your comment while I'm going between pages or whatever the case may be. Most of the time with me having to pan left and right already with the other devices, wears my eyes out. And then I have these big bulky lights, okay, that also hurts my eyes as well as the screen. So I may not see your comment all the time. If you see this live, it's available. You don't have to email me. You don't have to inbox me. Hey, if it's available, this is a PSA. It is available as long as you see this live. I guarantee you the live from yesterday you cannot go find. Okay? When I say they deleted, they're gone. And whatever I don't delete, especially on Facebook, they will be deleted in 30 days anyway. So if I leave it up there for people to catch the replay or whatever the case may be, cool. But if it's gone and I tell you that I'm going to delete it, I'm going to delete it. So with that being said, I'm going to share what I had shared on last night. Okay. I'm not going to bring up crypto because I see y'all really not interested in that, and that's cool. But my cousins on TikTok is. I'm not going to bring up the stocks, how y'all can get rich on stocks. $5 here, $10 there, a little bit here, a little bit there, and actually retire yourself, build your own 401k. No, I'm not going to tell y'all that because I see y'all not interested in that. Okay? So that's just a missed opportunity. But the man and all the people who followed that plan got rich. Okay? And I know one person that's here right now can tell you, we set up our stock accounts, did we not? We are in position for the prosperity. When I come by here and offer it to you, that's simply what I'm doing, offering you a way or a means to get in on it, okay? If you don't, it's cool. Somebody else does. I'm not going to be tripping at all. But if you see what's coming and somebody comes by to like at least say, hey, let me grab you by the hand and show you how to do this, where you can get it fast, it ain't gonna take you the year or years it took me. You can actually get it in days and in weeks. Okay. Um, but first things first, okay. Um, I'm getting ready to have a VIP day where I am going to allow only a handful of people one-on-one with myself to build your business. Doesn't matter what products you done bought from me. If you done bought products from me, I'm going to show you how to actually set them in order in its proper place. And then we're going to automate. We're going to automate your business, right? So you ain't hands on in your business. You're not working on your business and working in your business, okay? We're going to make sure that all of that is done in one day where you are now in position to get sales. We're going to have cameramen and film for your content, okay? So now you have marketing material. Going to do that, and then you're going to be able to have dinner with me and whoever other coach I invite for that particular event, okay? It is a VIP day with Dr. Tawana. Originally, it is $2,500, okay? I have two people that I will allow, two spots at $1,000. It's $997. I will take care of your food. I will take care of your transportation. If you want to go see the city of Texas or Dallas or whatever, state of Texas, city of Dallas, or whatever, you be able to do that. I'm really contemplating whether I'm going to do it in LA. Okay. To be honest with you, Dallas is amazing. It's bomb. I'm in between. I'm like, should I? Because that just gives me another opportunity to go home. No cap. But it's either going to be in one of the two places. Okay. And it's going to be next month, but you will be really well taken care of, just like everybody else who have come into our in-person events are really well taken care of. You are able to collaborate, you are able to network, and you are able to fellowship, okay? But I pay for your stay. You're only responsible to get to there, but I pay for your meals, I pay for your stay, okay? And then we all day is one day we create, we automate, and then we scale because we launch it. And then the other day is kind of for you to mingle around, hang out, go view the city or whatever the case may be, and get ready to go back and run it all the way up. Okay. I have only two spots at 1,000. I'm taking 12 because that's how many people can fit in this mansion. Okay. For those who don't take the two spots that I have and you pay the $2,500 to come in person, I will allow you to bring like a buddy, a spouse, a business partner. Okay. I have never did that, but God put that on my spirit. Some people build businesses with a team. Some people, the team is mother and daughter. Some people, the team is father and son. Some people, the team is best friends and best friends. Okay. Some people, the team is husband and wife. So I will allow those who want to bring someone that is not for the $1,000 sale. That is for the $2,500 sale. So it's two for the price of one. But again, all your food, all your housing, you wouldn't have to worry about anything, okay, when it comes to that. So I have two spots available at $997. Literally, when I put this out, either tonight I'm going to schedule it or tomorrow it will be gone. I always come to my cousins over here first because I consider y'all to be family. We spend a lot of time together. So I always come to y'all first. Okay. I'm in the stock market, sis, but it would be lit to get more info on stocks, especially in your programs I invested in. So we may cover some stocks in Let's Do Kingdom. I know for sure in government contract we don't cover stocks. I know for sure in multiple of those other programs, stocks was just a thing that I did to put everybody on, especially to get rich off of Trump. I'm going to tell you the real truth about it. And then when I got in, it's like, wow, okay. I know a business partner who swears by stocks. He just went and bought $1 billion, if not a multi-million-dollar building. Well, he said it was given to him for free. But I know several of my business partners that are, I mean, they come from the prison to Wall Street, literally. I know several people who have gotten filthy rich off of stocks, but yeah, usually when I have a program, I tell you exactly what's going to be in there. I don't want to just start, with government contracts, start bringing in other stuff, and then people get all mixed up. Government contracts is simply for government contracts. Let's Do Kingdom is kingdom principles, but it's also dealing with marketplace. Okay, how to implement this, and in the Let's Do Kingdoms is how to start transitional homes, how to start nonprofits, how to become a community bank, how to build wealth God's way. It's those type of things. Okay, so that's why I come by here and offer y'all. Now I do have a stock and I have a crypto masterclass that's 7 hours, 4 hours with one, 3 hours with one. You do in your own time, but I guarantee you will come out. Everything will be set up for you. Everything will be done. It's done with you. So when you end, you know exactly your crypto wallet is set up, your Fidelity accounts, your other accounts. You know how to use AI to help you pick the winning stock. Torrin was a part of that 4-day intensive. That's why he said, yeah, now I have money over there that I invested in that God is going to grow so he can do exactly what God has called him to do. But a stock account is just literally, I'm not going to say a savings account, but it's where you just let your money grow. Okay. It's where you let your money grow. You put $1 in, you can get $10 out, $100 out, $1,000 out. You take that 1,000, put that back in. Now you got 5 to 10,000. Take that 5,000 or 10,000, put that back in. Now you got 50,000. That's what type of situation it is. But it made a lot of people rich. Lots of people, richy rich, so rich that there's no words for it. How rich they are. Just with the stock market. If we buy from a place, we should have some diversity in their stocks. I'm not going to spend all my money with you, Walmart, and not get my money back in the stocks. I'm not going to shop with you, crazy Amazon, and don't get my money back in stocks. When I own, co-share a part of, that's what a stock is. I'm invested into this. Okay. Now I get my money back that I spent. Fair exchange ain't no robbery. Everything that you consume, you ought to have a stock in it. Get your money back. Chipotle, you eat there, they got stocks, okay? You really, really, really need to know that game, because then you wouldn't be out here trading your time for money and busting your butt, wearing yourself out. You would not be doing that if you knew proper investment strategies, okay? So none of y'all don't want to come hang out with me? I know y'all is shame. I'm going to tell you right now. Matter of fact, let me show y'all. I feel offended. Maybe I need to go ahead. Yeah, Lord. Maybe I need to go ahead and put it to what it needs to be. Stop trying to give handouts to people. Okay? Hold on, let me see if I can blow this up real quick so y'all don't be seeing everybody's information, okay? Just so y'all know. When I come by here, I show y'all love, okay? But I'm about to start charging y'all. I'm about to start charging y'all like this, okay? Let me see if I can get back to it over here. Boom. Y'all see what my customers spend to the right-hand side? Please don't ever play with it. I don't want y'all to see. That's why I'm scrolling up real quick, okay? I don't want y'all to see that information, but please don't ever. Don't ever, okay? I'm going to move on to the next one. Just straight up. People pay a lot of money to get into my mind. Just know that. And don't think when I come here to the internet, you are getting in my mind. Okay? The real pearls and wisdom is in a vault. That's where diamonds are not on display. Cubic zirconia is. The diamonds is in the vault. Okay? If I ever invite you into a personal space, trust me, your life, your business, everything about you is going to change. Spiritually, physically, mentally. Trust that. Okay? So moving on along. I have an opportunity for a few of you guys to buy land if you want to. Okay? Let me pull that up real quick. And you got to be ready on these deals. You just what it is. Okay? You got to be ready on these deals. Let me close some of this up. Hold on 1 second. Let me just do this and go to media because we're not going to play with you today. Okay, here we go. All right, there we go. All right. We got 20 acres, 40 acres, and 60 acres available. I wish I could because you got the juice, Dr. T. You ain't got to wish for it, beloved. It is right at your fingertips. You just need to ask the Most High, how can I obtain this? He fully loaded you with everything you need. Okay? Fully loaded you. And if you really wanted it bad enough, I would use what I have, my stove. I go make me some ice cream, icy cups or something. I would start with what I have. And then ask God to put his super on my natural. Just like he didn't let the widow's oil run out. He won't let yours out either. Okay, but bring him something. But it's in you. What God put in you is in you, and it'll get you paid and keep you paid. Okay? I have access to buy land for dirt cheap. Okay? I put this out there the last live. I'm going to put it out there real quick. I have 3 spots, $9.97. These are discounts for you to get in with me and go buy some of this land up, okay? Only 3. We buy up 40 acres, okay? You get 10 acres, you get 10 acres, I'll take 10 acres. We'll use the other 10 acres to do something, okay? This is close to the highway. Okay, it's 3 miles from the ranch entrance, and it's also close to the highway. 20 acres. Okay, we buy this dirt cheap because dirt is cheap. But now you'll be able to buy land. Now you'll be able to get connected to builders. Now you'll be able to get connected to architects. Now you'll be able to get connected to lenders. Now you can actually build something on your land, or you can lease it to somebody who want to grow their animals on your land. You can plant some lavender on your land, some peanuts on your land. You can build your own school, your own hospital. You can build your own transitional homes, whatever. Okay, you can take this land and build whatever you want on it. 20 acres is a lot of land, straight up. And I'm only looking for those who ready. I'm only looking for those who's ready to dominate. I'm only looking for those who's ready to go. I'm only looking for those who's ready to buy and ready to build. 40 acres here, okay? It's track 6 and 7 put together, very secluded, less than 12 miles from a paved FM 1111. Okay, that's a busy road. Okay, roads easy access with survey and road signs. So you see out here, it ain't nothing but trees. You can come and have that disc, come and have that leveled, and you be in the business. Okay, it's close to a highway, so there's so many different things that you can do with a land space close to a highway. You can make a rest stop, you can make a grocery store, a convenience store, a charging station, so many different things. Okay, this one right here, I just went to this one. Hold on. We got 60 acres close to I-10. Okay, I'm only looking for 3. We can build ranch style homes out here. um I'm only looking for 3 people that want to get in on a land project deal. Okay, put you in our land bankers university, where you will be able to buy this type of land moving forward with me as I get it. But these right here, we need to snatch them up. Okay, it's on a county road. This is 33 acres. Say we snatch this one up, me and the 3 people, we all get 11 acres apiece. Okay, it's a corner location. It's a great location for you to build. You can build anything that you want to on that. Okay, Land Bankers University. This is just for this opportunity right here, to be able to build, get some land and build with me. Okay, it's $1,000 for 3 people. It goes back to $5,000 straight up, because this land is cheap. This land will change your life. You having land, you will never ever be poor again if you never did anything with the land but just let the land set and season. It will appreciate by itself. You can go pull equity out of the land. You will never ever be poor. You will never ever be broke. And I'm not offering many people this. You don't even hear me come by here offering no opportunity for you to do no land deal with me. Okay, I know the time. I know what God said, and I am being obedient to the 3 people who want to get in and get them some land. Are you here or not? Just let me know in the chat if it's you or not. I'll pass. It ain't me. If it is you, let me know. Okay? Keep it moving. The next opportunity that I have, and let me make sure I give that one to y'all correctly. Because I now have payment plans. Hello, somebody. I now have payment plans for these other ones that I'm going to. Okay, yeah, I'll do those last 2, and then I'll get out y'all way real quick. I have, if you want to learn how to create digital products and you want to learn how to automate them, if you want to learn how to market them, how to reach the masses, how to do it faceless, how to not do it showing your face, if you want to learn how to do all of that and do what I was able to do, I've showed you guys that I was able to do $1 million in sales with digital products. Okay, I can show you $500,000 right now in just digital products, straight up. Okay, if you guys, I can show you $1 million too. I just have to go through where my photos are, but this one's right here live, straight up. Let me see where it's at. I need to I don't want to show y'all that information. Hold on, y'all. I done did some weird stuff. I done did something weird. Okay. Let me see if I can share it now. Okay, so clearly you can see from April 11, 2024 until today, April 11th, for a whole year. That's the time frame. Gross volume has been over $500,000. Okay, $557,000 to be exact is what the gross was, but still over 500,000 on the net. Okay, on the net volume. This is my dashboard, live and active. Okay, when I come by here and tell y'all I'm trying to help y'all become a millionaire, it's because God told me to. Okay, it's because God told me to. One, I am here, Dr. T. I've been waiting for this. I will work it out. Sister, I'm telling y'all, I have not offered land in 3 years. The last time I offered it, it was gone in literally 2 days. I don't offer that. I don't give everybody all my tools and my resources. But if God says, then he says, and I obey. And that's what I'm doing here. God is giving some legacy builders an opportunity to get land. If you can come over here and get land, I'm going to show you where to buy houses for $1,000 or less. I'm going to show you everything that you need to know, and then we're going to go buy some land. You can buy some in Florida. You can buy some in Arizona. A lot of it is here in Texas, okay? I'm going to show you where you can buy it for cheap and have all them acres and be rich for the rest of your life. Just get you 20 acres, get you 40 acres, get you 60 acres. You will be set for life. Set for life. People will come and say, hey, you know what? Do you want to sell some of this land? Because they don't make more land. And people is looking forward to buy it. If you want, and because it comes in tracks like that, track 1, track 2, track 3, you can say, hey, look, take 10 acres, I'll sell 10 acres and keep me 10 acres. Do you know on 1 acre, you can build 2,400 square foot homes on 1 acre? Take 5 acres, that's 18 times 5. 45, that's 90 something homes on 5 acres and still have 5 acres. Listen, y'all play too much, but guess what? You know I ain't finna beg you. It's a once and done type of situation. Hey, Dr. T, my mama said if she could, she'll call you tomorrow now that the housing is situated. She said because she's on your time, how much you charge her for an hour of your time. For an hour of my time, I don't know. Tell her to reach out to me, okay? Tell her to reach out to me, and then I will let y'all know for sure. I don't do one-on-ones. I'm only going to announce a one-on-one here today. But it's not like an hourly mentorship. This is me working close to 2 people that God has told me to mantle them. I need to share a lot of things with them for the simple fact, I've said it last year, because I'm moving and doing different things, there is a movement that still needs to continue. When I have days where, I'm tapped out and I'm hurting, I'm bleeding, and I can't get up or stand up to keep the ball going, I must pass the baton. Because the movement don't never stop, regardless of mankind. And I would be in blatant, disobedience if I did not do what God told me to do. The last time he told me to do this, I didn't even know it. I was like, I don't know if I really want to work one-on-one with somebody. I really don't know. And then my son died days later. And I was like, oh my God, I don't even feel like dealing with the people. What am I going to do? And I could not abandon the people, okay? So tell her to hit me up, okay? Last but never least, and I do have a payment plan on this. On the land, I do not have a payment plan at all, okay? On the Let's Do Kingdom, I need to get to that. On the Let's Do Kingdom, And on the AI, that's what I was saying. I have a 16-week mentorship. And this is why I be telling people, just join my mastermind. When I offer it to you for 5K, you're going to pay for this, pay for that, pay for that. Before you know it, you didn't pay more. Everything that I come by here is taken from the mastermind. So the people that's in the mastermind get these resources. Period, point blank. They just get them. But nevertheless, I understand people is at different, but you could have put that on a payment plan and then had advantage of everything in the mastermind. Okay. Nevertheless, Let's Do Kingdom, I set it up where there will be 4 payments of $250. Okay, to get into Let's Do Kingdom, which is $997. I also have a payment plan on the government contract mentorship, which is $997. You can do 4 payments of $250 for 4 months. Okay. And then I did a payment plan on, I said Gov Money. I said Let's Do Kingdom is a payment plan. Gov Money is a payment plan, and the AI automation and systems. How to do $10,000 months consecutively. Setting it up one time and having it work for you forever. Okay. That is a 16-week mentorship. It just deals strictly with building digital assets, digital businesses. What you saw me demonstrate here on this live was simply automation and AI. I use AI to create the image. I use automation to set it up. And there's other automation. Okay. I have AI tools to go stalk, Grant Cardone, and then hijack his audience. It's so many different things. I can put all my stuff in front of an audience of 1 million people that I didn't even have to build the audience. I can take the YouTube link. I can take the website link. I can target the people who then went to their stores and purchased something. And now those people will begin to see my stuff just using automation. Okay. So with that being said, I have the AI automation and systems. This is what made me $1 million. Okay. I have that for $997. Those 3 programs, government contract, AI automation and systems, and Let's Do Kingdom, is $997. But it comes with a payment plan. Let me be very, very direct. With the payment plan, you're going to pay about $100 to $150 more. Okay? That's just the name of the game. You pay in full, it's $997. But if you pay with payments, it comes out to about a little bit more, like $100 more to $150 more. But it is available. It will get you in the door. It will allow you to start making money. So now the money that you make or you leverage, you can pay that off. And then now you're in profit mode. Okay. So I do have the ability to do that on all 3 of those mentorships. If you want it, you have to ask me for the link, okay? Because I didn't put it in the description here and I didn't put it across the screen. So you would have to email me and ask me for the link for the payment plan. Lastly, I have 2 spots for the mentorship, okay? The Pioneers Power Circle mentorship. This is where you will work with me one-on-one, not in a small group, not in a one to few setting. This will be 1-to-1. And when I say I am walking on faith with this, because me as a person have been bruised and damaged by people, allowing them to get close to me, and then they do some dumb stuff. Nevertheless, I trust the Most High, always and forever. And one monkey ain't gonna stop the show from rolling on. Okay, it still have to roll on. So I'm gonna be obedient. God knows what I don't know. He knows what's ahead. He knows what He's going to have me doing. Who is that? You okay? Okay. He knows exactly what He's going to have me doing, and I don't. The last time He said it, and I gave Him a little feedback, then I was put in a situation where I should have taught, somebody how to keep the wheel going. And this just ain't anybody. Okay? You cannot just be anybody. I will turn down your money quick. I don't care when it comes to this. But I do know that God has two people that He wants me to mantle, not mentor, mantleship. So there is a mantle, that is passed down to you for you to go ahead and run the race and keep the movement moving. Okay. $2,500 for my menteeship or any of that, you will pay me $5,000. I do not have a payment plan for the mentorship. Like I said, you will be working directly with me. You have to be able to put up $2,500 in order to be able to go into places and rooms where I'm going to take you, for sure. You can't go around there and be like, yeah, I ain't got $1,000 of it. No. You is around some big dogs. Okay? You're going to be around some big dogs. I'm going to show you how to put together 7-figure events, how to, start salon suites and different things of that sort, event space rentals, a lot of different things, okay? A lot of different things so that the movement continue to move. The vision that God gave to me is to be well-rounded. Everybody don't want nothing in the credit. Everybody don't want nothing in the AI space. Everybody may not want nothing in the government contract. So I have a buffet type. Find what you want. If you find more than one, then you're welcome. But find what you want here. No man is left behind. There is something for everybody, okay? $2,500 to work with me for a whole complete year. We're going to do $1 million together, okay? Quite similar to the book and the podcast and all of that stuff. But this one is on another level. Okay. I give you access to $1 million systems. I give you a lot of done for you stuff. So you ain't even got to worry about doing it. I give you the game. We meet together. I help you build. You're not just paying $2,500 to sit and listen to me talk. I'm going to help you build it out. I'm going to show you real bank moves and not, slave moves. I'm going to show you connections and how to connect with people in the SBA and different things of that sort, okay? Funding systems where you can get yourself funded and then help other people get funded. I'm going to show you what I need to show you what God has instructed me, okay? That is a $2,500 investment. I am going to make it a $5,000 investment. The reason why my prices are my prices because I priced them that way, okay? It's either going to allow the people that need to be in to come in, and it's going to keep the people who do not need to be in out, okay? Any questions for me? Anybody rolling with me on any of those opportunities? Speak now or hold your peace. Right, one of my customers has property in Texas and looking to get the next 15,000 acres right next to him. He said he will giving me the game of building underground. High fives, high five, okay? High five. That's what I'm talking about. If you got a customer that'll help you get what you need, and boom, yeah. But your girl over here is looking for some people we need to build banks. Our own. We need to build our own grocery stores. We need to build our own schools. We need to build our own hospitals. We need to be ready. Because when it goes down, then it goes down. I have land out here already that me and a couple of other of my business partners, my brothers and my sisters, just a couple of them. Texas had this crazy, first of all, we were hit with inflation, okay? We bought it like 2 years ago. And of course it's appreciated. I ain't even mad. But I clearly see now why we had to wait. We had to wait for the gate to be installed. We had to wait for the water system to be installed. The power poles, I mean, it was just raw land. But now I see why we had to wait, okay? a lot of labor and different things of that sort slowed down, especially when they had hurricanes up in Houston, and then we got the tail end of it, and then snowstorms, different things of that sort. But now I understand. I was a little frustrated, like, why we gotta wait this long? Why we? Now I see why. I really, really see why now. The way the market is going and all of that stuff, I really understand, and I'm really happy. Um, that we waited. I'll be meeting with the builders and different things of that sort. It was supposed to happen in February, but I will be meeting with them next month as well, going to where they are to meet with them next month as well, and it'll be on and popping. So now this is 2.0. This is the second one, and I'm only going to allow 3 people to get in on this. All right, no questions for me. I'm out, y'all. Instagram cousins. If it's you, go ahead and hit that DM. I know you can't see the information on the screen, okay? It's first come, first served. Y'all already know what it is. I will not accept no late people. I won't do any of that. If you want to get in, I've done the very best I can do, and that is literally offering payment plans, okay? I did that for my people. So if you're ready to get in on any of those opportunities, and go ahead and hit me up in the DM, and we'll get you taken care of. Okay. Love y'all. All right. Of course, the weather was horrible. Yes, it was. We left for 3 months to get away from the weather when they were having those storms. We left for 3 months. But I love y'all. But it's on and popping now. I am super excited. It was worth the wait. Sometimes we as human beings, we get frustrated. I'm like, I'm just going to give up on it. He's like, nah, you're going to wait this out and it's going to be good in the end. Okay. All right, y'all. Night, night. I love y'all. I will see y'all soon. And go in peace and not in pieces. Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also